Probably the most impact was to my speaking. I had to learn to speak all over again, and so and I'm still doing it as far as that goes. I'm not finished my therapy, and will go for a while yet, I'm sure.
It's a whole lot worse. Well, when you talk, you can convince anybody, but now you have to be careful what you say. Well, you don't be careful what. Yeah, you have to be careful what you say. You just can't come out with it all at once.
Our son lives in California, and he travels a lot with his job, so he used to call his mom while he was driving, so that he had somebody to talk to while he was going from point A to point B. So it doesn't happen anymore. So that's what you miss the most, isn't it? Is talking to people.
A few years ago, I had a stroke, and how it impacted me is called aphasia, a loss of language. I may talk, but I cannot read out loud. I cannot talk to my son, read bedtime stories.
Imagine going to bed tonight and the last word that you spoke to whoever it may have been, being able to wake up the next morning and never being able to say that word again. That's what a lot of individuals with aphasia deal with, where they can't speak. Just something happens, an event, catastrophic event, and their power of speech and communicating is taken away. And that's very difficult. Messages get garbled. What people are saying to you, or if you're reading for printed information, you can't make sense of it anymore. And if you can't make sense of what's coming in, imagine how difficult it's going to be to get information out. So a lot of people with aphasia feel that they're kind of locked in a prison unto themselves. And that's a pretty scary place to be. You're trying to interact with people, but they're just not understanding what you're saying. Or you're not understanding what they're telling you.
What I have found in the past few years is no support out there. In our area alone, there are approximately 3,100 people deal with aphasia just from a stroke. Every year, 3,000 new people. I'm the founder of the Expressive Cafe, a support group, and there should be more.
Groups like this give individuals an opportunity to share their experiences like that and discuss what's scary, what they had before, and places that they'd like to go again. So being able to be with peers that have had similar experiences makes sharing and expressing yourself so much easier.
If I didn't have a support group, I wouldn't have the camaraderie of the group as a whole. And it would be very lonely, I think, because I wouldn't have anybody to converse with.
Without the Expressive Cafe, I wouldn't learn anything. You'd just be stuck in a bad situation.
Joan likes to come because there are other people there who are struggling, just like her, and she enjoys the interaction, especially the communication skills that Michelle tries to enhance for us as a group. So Joan likes that. She really participates, and quite often she knows what needs to be said, she just has trouble saying it. So
I can't stress how important it is for people to have groups like that, like this, because so much of what people need is not a huge structured program to lead, but something that is simple and straightforward, and where I can get involved and take my strengths and use them for some purpose, like getting help for other people that they don't know about.
It's important to me. I get happy and I get a thrill when I'm seeing other people helping, and I'm helping myself. The Expressive Cafe is just one stepstone. Everybody can have their own, whether it be 5 or 2 or 3 people having conversations in a coffee or something in a formal setting. Get involved, talk with a survivor, and don't let us be so isolated, and get engaged.